tremendous amount of potential. All of his fights, he's still only 28 years old.
Martin, the Hitman Kampmann, set to face the Dream. No, he didn't.
Wow.
From the mariachi band, pardon me.
It just doesn't go with the mean face.
No, it doesn't, does it?
It doesn't. How do you scream yes when La Bamba's playing?
Oh, you know, I bet you he will.
Oh, yeah, he got it. Look at him.
Changes it up for the Dream era.
How do you not? You got to be dancing to this song, man. Look, Diego Sanchez, take away all of his eccentricities and quirks. He is a savage. He's a very ferocious fighter. You know, all this face, this is because he's building up murder in his mind right now. The pace that he fights at, very few people are able to hang with him. He's wilted such high-level fighters as Nick Diaz, Carl Parisian, all those guys couldn't take his pace. Paulo Tiago couldn't take his pace. The problem that he's had is with larger guys that can hold on to him, like John Finch.
John Hathaway.
Yeah, big guys that can, well, you know what? I don't think he took that John Hathaway fight right.
Yeah.
He admitted it to me in the bathroom right after the fight. He was very upset with himself. He said he was partying too much, wasn't training hard, just didn't respect the kid. Guarantee you he respects Martin Kampmann and the opportunity in a main event here on Versus.
The key to that night, though, is that it opened Diego's eyes, Joe, and he returned back home to Albuquerque, New Mexico, returned to where he basically grew up. Literally grew up in the sport, and that is at Greg Jackson's camp.
Yeah, and that was a gigantic move for him. He was very upset when Greg Jackson started training George St. Pierre because he felt like, hey, man, you know, this guy, I want his title, and you're training him. Like, what the hell's going on? But, you know, he's got to respect the fact that there's a lot of guys in this division, and, you know, you can't just only train one welterweight. It's just, this is the way it is. You know, there's going to be guys, and, you know, and if he chooses in some way in one day to fight George St. Pierre, even though George is trained by Greg Jackson, that's his choice. He doesn't want to train with him, that's his choice. But it's an awesome opportunity for him to have one of the best training camps in the world, to have an opportunity to work out there, and to avoid that, to take away from that, I think was a bad idea. But on the other hand, he did get a chance to really work on his jiu-jitsu with Saulo Ribeiro when he moved to San Diego. So that improved that aspect of his game.
Diego has literally gone back to his high school, and he wrestles at his old high school gymnasium with the youngsters every day. He said, I run with the young guns. Every morning I wrestle, I push myself. He's at home. His home is Albuquerque. He feels comfortable back with Greg Jackson. He wants to showcase his skills in our main event tonight on Versus. Oh!